Oh, God!
The clock chimes, and the grandfather clock in the corner. And you look over. Oh, I don't have a clock.
I don't have a clock, unfortunately.
And you see Ivan sitting there. And he pulls out his pocket watch and checks it. It's time.
Oh,
it's 10 o'clock.
Caroli.
How'd it get to
What
10
were you
o'clock
doing?
again?
How did Ivan
How long
become
have you been here for 12
disembodied?
hours?
What were you doing at 10 o'clock
What?
at Central Station? I'm wondering.
That's a good question.
He looks over and you
Can I ask a follow-up?
sitting with their heads by the table.
This
you
is
see
in the library.
You see the two people start to wake, their fingers moving,
Why
and
does this
they
always
wake
happen?
up.
Hey, Nigel, I need your help.
I think it's time. They start to wake up and they look over towards Ivan and start to move towards him. There's only one access out of this
It's the little demon.
And a window.
Hi everyone, we are playing Call of Cthulhu, doesn't matter what edition, but we just happen to have 5th edition and 6th edition here.
The better version.
Yeah, you haven't even read it.
I've opened it, and there are pages.
There are
like
definitely
that.
pages, yes. Yes, but you haven't read it. Therefore, this is
Look,
the better edition.
can I just say, it's been on my shelf.
Oh.
For how long?
That is as good as reading it.
The knowledge is infused some of the other books which you also haven't read.
Yeah, most of them. In fact, I have half
Can
your
I,
books.
can I be honest? My Pathfinder looks so neat and tidy up in that little... Oh, I know.
So lovely. Covered in dust. So we
'Cause
are
you
playing
guys-
Call of Cthulhu. Doesn't matter what edition we're playing.
Because we won't play by the rules
We're going to play
anyway.
with the rules anyway.
Yes, we will.
Rules?
We are setting in the 1920s, and we have 3 characters, 2 of which know each other. The other person, well, it's Johnny's first time he's ever played Call of Cthulhu, so
Oh, really?
his character doesn't know these 2. So we have...
Jock Tanner, solicitor to the stars. You embarrass yourself and I help. I mean, oh yeah, something like that. Yeah. Here, have my card. It's a bit floppy actually. It's got beer on it, but you know.
So did alcohol.
He's a bit of an alcoholic after some of his past experiences. We should be, to say the least, a wee bit disturbing.
Especially seeing Murray's character take his own eye out.
Oh God! Don't
In the
remind
Few
me.
Adventures Cove.
Yes.
We
Well,
have...
I'm Tommy the Tongue. You've probably heard of me before. If you haven't, who the hell are you?
The police have, that's for sure.
Arse the police.
Let's just say I'm an entrepreneur. I make business opportunities and make them happen. I'm more of an in-between guy. I make things happen. You know, you want something done, I'll do it. But, you know, for the right price.
Love it.
And I've seen some shit as well.
He's a great guy. We've been through.
Don't
thick
touch
and-
me.
Sorry.
Thank you.
And I'm Professor Bartholomew Jenkins,
I don't
Barty
know.
to my friends. And I'm quite a reputable.
You're reputable.
I'm a reputable
Yes.
You're a
professor
reputational
of English.
guy.
of anthropology.
English. That's right.
No, not of
I
English.
speak English good.
I've spent many years in Africa on my anthropological expeditions.
When you can't do, teach.
I've sort of forgotten English to some extent.
He's normally quite
Good good with his words. Yeah.
It's a good start.
This is going to be the most atmospheric game we've ever
Sorry.
played.
Well, if we maybe we had something to add to the atmosphere.
Oh, do we have any kind of soundscape which we can...
Oh golly.
To just feel the atmosphere just drop in just then?
It did. It's great.
I just hope the air conditioning drops in soon as well, because these lights are hot.
Yeah, I turned it on high, but it's not keeping up.
There you go.
Alright. The 3 of you have received a letter from a woman named Lily Blunt, who is the wife of a man whom all 3 of you know, named Ivan. And Ivan, well, you know him for different reasons, but Ivan is somebody who all 3 of you respect. And Lily has written to you asking if you'll come and visit his house. She's saying in her letters that he's become recluse, that he won't leave his study, that he's not eating, he's not sleeping. She'll go past the door late at night and the lights will still be on. Vague muttering is heard from through the door. And she's asked for people who she knows are good friends of Ivan's to come and visit and see if there's something that the 3 of you can do to be able to pull him out of his state.
State? Okay.
You said
Absolutely, certainly.
What?
Yeah.
So I should bring beer?
You could totally be
I'm
here.
gonna. You got some of those special cigars?
No,
that you
not
have
for you.
access to?
No, you're not
No,
getting it.
not for me, but for Ivan. You
This
know, the
guy,
ones you can't
he's
normally
been
buy.
leeching off me for like going on a year.
Yeah, well, you know, we've been through
No!
thick and thin together, you and I.
Not getting any beer or booze. Okay.
That's what you said
so you're
last
having a
time.
few drinks in the car
Oh.
before.
Okay, maybe one or two.
Absolutely.
The sickly area opens
4
up
or
the
5.
door and you guys walk out towards the house.
Pull yourself together, Tommy. We're gonna stand for this man. This man.
Okay, you do what you want. I'm just gonna go slap him silly and tell him what the hell is he doing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You see another gentleman walking towards the door just as you step out of your car. And he looks like...
He's a tall, middle-aged gentleman, well-dressed, looks rather distinguished. Grey hair.
Balding.
Balding, grey hair.
Fat.
A little bit of a belly going, yeah.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Professor Bartholomew Jenkins.
Oh, Jack Tanner, great to meet you, Barty. Oh, fantastic. Jack Tanner, solicitor to the stars. You embarrass yourself, I help. I'll give you a card later
Seriously.
when I find one that's not wet.
He's not gonna need you.
Thank you.
He looks like a wine-soaked gentleman.
Oh yeah, I got a lovely jacket on. Well, I would have been
Gentleman.
lovely one day. Long floor-length jacket.
This
and
red-stained
Yeah.
yellow white
you know,
shirt.
Oh, dear.
remains of a tuxedo. Flower still there, wilting somewhere.
I kind of step to the left. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, my name is Thomas.
Oh, very pleased to meet you, sir.
No, I don't shake hands.
Thomas.
Right.
Before fingerprints, but yeah.
I don't touch people.
Cool. He looks like...
What do you
Tommy
look
looks like what?
Gentlemen, I've got quite the pinstripe suit. Bit of a hat I wear, you know, keep the weather out. Nice pair of shades.
Shades?
Yeah, just slightly, you know what I
I don't
mean?
wear shades in the 920s. I don't know.
Maybe.
You guys, if you know at home, just let us know.
In the comments section.
That's what my picture looks like. I'm wearing shades.
That's the best picture in the world.
Can someone... Oh my goodness. That is the best sketch. Well done.
An artiste has drawn that. A true artiste.
Oh yeah, my lunar surface face.
Okay, so who the hell are you? Why are you here?
I'm a hypochondriac that I have things inside.
I've been friends with Ivan for a long time.
Oh, have you?
Yes, I received a letter from his wife. I assume you've heard similar stories of his reclusiveness.
I just
Yeah.
heard he's being a bit of a... Not gonna swear. not gonna swear.
Personally, I know Ivan's niece. I've been representing her. She's been trying to break into Hollywood, and she's had a few difficulties with some difficult directors.
The
and
first difficult is him.
directors and some contract complications. I've been helping her out.
So essentially just hanging around, stealing our money and drinking.
Oh well, her father's been generous. I mean, her uncle's been generous to say the least.
Well, he's a very generous man. I spent quite a exciting year with him in German Central Africa
Oh, fascinating.
back in 1909.
Wow.
We were on an
Africa.
anthropological expedition.
Oh really? Africa,
Studying the natives.
one of my favorite countries, Africa.
He went hunting
Indeed.
while studying the natives. Okay,
What's
I get what you're doing.
What's that capital of Africa again? It's like Zimbabwe. Is that right?
Yes.
Where is
something
Africa?
like that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just...
You go over to the
Bang,
door.
bang.
The house itself, it's a fairly nice, well-to-do kind of house. And you can see that it's, the door itself looks like it's quite weather-worn, though, and it seems lacking in care.
We get XP if we kill the door?
You can, yes, if we're in Pathfinder. However, this is called a food. So you can take a sand check from the hideous state of the door if you want to. No. So you knock on the door and you see a frail-looking woman opens it. She seems to be quite pale, dark hair, and her nose is bright red. And you see her blow her nose into a handkerchief or a lace handkerchief.
Lily, I presume.
Oh, sorry. She takes your hand. And
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot your
I
hand.
just...
Yes. It's,
I just walk into the house.
Have,
I know your niece,
yes.
Cassandra.
Yes, how is she? I haven't spoken to her.
Are you all right?
I'm just feeling a bit under the weather, that's all.
Oh, no
Because of all
good.
this rain.
Gosh, never stops raining.
Why don't you come into the sitting room?
Thank you.
It's Jock, isn't it, Mr. Tanner?
Jock Tanner, yeah.
Yes, and
This is Tommy. Tommy the.
My name is Thomas.
Thomas.
I'm an associate of your husband.
How do you know Ivan anyway, Tommy? Thomas?
please, why don't you all three of you?
Oh,
come
yes,
through?
sorry.
And Mr. Jenkins,
Yes, indeed.
please come in. Can I fetch you a drink of anything? Cup of tea or?
Oh,
Yeah.
a drink, whiskey.
Can I have a beer?
It's a cup of tea for me, please.
Oh yes, Thomas.
I want
I
to.
have tea.
Tea.
She looks uncomfortable.
Anything you can put in the tea,
Beer.
flavoring.
Oh, I am. Yes.
Beer.
Oh, I'm afraid that's illegal.
Beer.
That's illegal.
Prohibition and all that, Thomas.
But
Beer.
she walks off.
I would like
into-
some
She
beer.
walks up into the kitchen and you sit yourselves down in the sitting room and then she brings out your cups of tea. She sits down herself quite daintily in one of the chairs. And
Doesn't have whiskey in it.
It doesn't. No.
I've got some here.
She said, I'll just go up and see if Ivan will come down. She goes over towards the staircase and slowly goes up. You can hear her breathing quite heavily.
It's gonna take all
wheezing
day.
kind of thing as she goes upstairs. And you hear a shout from it, well, send them up! Send them upstairs!
Yeah.
Do it, woman!
Sounds like an invitation, Thomas. Should we go?
I'm already on my way.
I don't think I'll ever get used to calling you Thomas. God almighty.
You meet Lily kind of like a third of the way down. She's, oh good, you're heading up.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
second
thank
door on
you,
the
ma'am.
left.
Thank
I
you,
just
ma'am.
walked past her.
Why don't you have a sit down, Lily? You sound a bit under the weather.
Yes, I am.
It's all
quite
this
ill.
all this rain.
It is. The rain just doesn't seem to stop, and there's a leak in the roof.
Oh dear.
She goes down the stairs.
make
and
our
you
way
head
up.
over to the
Yep.
second door on the left.
Yo.
Knock on the door.
Yep.
Come
Ivan!
in, come in.
Ivan! Oh.
Please, the door's open.
Oh, Ivan! Great to meet you finally.
Ivan's sitting in front of the fire and with his feet up on a poof. And
On a what, sorry?
A poof.
A
A poof.
An ottoman.
A settee.
It's next to Zimbabwe.
And he is puffing
Don't make
away.
fun of me.
He's puffing away on a pipe, and he's quite close to the fire, which seems to be burning merrily.
Yeah, that's
His
fine.
body is soaked in sweat,
Oh.
so much so that it's almost like
Sweet to see.
he's walked out into the rain.
Mm.
There's certainly a scent of something salty on the air,
Oh.
and
Ivan, how you been, buddy?
you can see
I'm just
that
gonna
the
say
room
that.
is covered in bookshelves on almost every side except for the one with the window where you see the water going down, the rain falling down the window pane. You can see sitting at a table off to the side are two gentlemen with their heads on the table, fast asleep. One seems to be missing a hand, and the other's face seems to have caved in many years ago and has healed oddly. And they just seem to be
Okay.
completely asleep. They're snoring away.
What's Ivan doing?
Ivan's there puffing his pipe. Come in, come in. He moves his old worn suitcase out of the way and gestures towards a couple of comfy armchairs.
I pull one up.
Wasn't expecting you gentlemen here, but it's good to see you. Would you like some? Oh, tea. Do you want something a bit stronger?
Beer?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have beer, but I've got
Any
some
kind of
scotch.
moonshine you got?
I would love a scotch.
Oh yes.
He goes,
Thanks.
Just like old times, eh?
he pours you a double. He pours you a double as well.
I'm gonna refill my flask a bit with. I'm shaky a bit, so it's a bit difficult.
He
I'm
hands
going
you.
on my hand.
He hands you the
The bottle.
The bottle.
And a funnel.
That's alright. I can lick up anything.
You just put the bottle into your coat.
And once I've filled that, I put that away. Then I pour myself a glass.
I wasn't expecting you gentlemen here.
Oh.
A pipe. I got tobacco.
Yes. I will take a pipe.
He goes and searches and finds you a pipe. Who sent you here?
Oh, you're fine. Lily invited us. She thought you could use some company or something.
Lillian was concerned that your health was not as it used to be.
Yeah, apparently you're just not getting out as much.
Another, the weather's been all that well, I suppose.
Weather's been terrible. Hasn't rained for days. Could do with your help though. He seems a slight twitch, as if he's in pain. He holds
Okay.
his stomach for a moment.
Doesn't have
Calms himself
anything.
down.
Doesn't have anything inside him, does he? I mean, because that kind of freaks me out. That's right.
Well, he holds his stomach as if he's in pain, and tightens up his coat.
I try and keep my mouth closed.
I went to this planet LB426. It was a distress beacon, and
I hope you got that right. Because
I hope so.
People will comment.
LB426, is it? You can check it up. I'm not sure. Anyway, I've been finding out something that has been haunting my dreams at the moment.
Who the hell are these guys?
I can't sleep half the night. He looks over at them and doesn't even seem to see them there. I don't understand.
I sip my whiskey.
Maybe you can help me. It's been doing a bit of research down at the Miskatonic library. You heard of that place?
A mighty unsettling place.
The library. Great. I got a good friend down there. Me and him get on really well.
What's his name?
I couldn't really care. I don't care at all.
Excellent.
He just calls him the librarian.
Yeah, well,
That's what he is, a librarian.
there's a few of them down there I've heard.
No, there's
He
this one.
smiles.
My friend, the one guy, he's gonna have me over for dinner soon.
Wouldn't be Nigel Walters, would it?
Oh yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
You've been
Yeah,
acquainted
he's
with
a
him,
nice
have you?
guy. I quite like him.
Yeah.
Helped me out a lot. Stayed with me half the night when I was researching.
He's
Lovely
amazing.
man.
He's
Lovely man.
amazing. I get on so well with him.
I can see why. He's a lovely old man.
We have what we like to call a rapport in the business industry.
A poor report.
Listen, I've had a bit of trouble
Mr. Successful over here.
doing my research, and I've come across something quite disturbing. It seems to be...
That photo's not real.
Sorry?
I missed that.
I was like...
I missed it too. Continue.
And we're back.
Something disturbing. I've been looking up through the books, and there seems to be... Well, I've been speaking to a few of my contacts, and something is waking.
What do you-
Okay.
Like these two?
He looks over and doesn't even seem to see them. Something is waking. A city is waking.
Oh.
Have you heard of anything about it?
I haven't
Had
heard
strange
anything.
dreams. I can't sleep half the night.
A city is waking.
Holds his stomach. A city is waking. It's connected to Arkham somehow.
Okay.
Like
The rain
Arkham,
starts to double in its intensity.
Okay, you're going on the
And you
crazy
see
hills.
above, water starts to leak and drip down, and it hits into a silver bucket on the ground.
He's
Okay.
been drinking too much of the.
I think so. I must be perfectly honest. You're making
Listen,
me feel a tad uneasy.
I can't find the connection. I can't think of but I've seen the city in my dreams. I've seen it. It is
Yeah.
What's it look like?
it is ancient, beyond time and space. It slumbers. Something slumbers there
A sleeping
that
city.
haunts my dreams.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
okay.
fear that it is waking, and with it, madness. Madness, the
So-
likes of which you have never experienced.
So hang on. You're reading this in books, but what other evidence do you have?
I have dreamt it. I've seen it in my mind.
Not meaning to doubt you.
Could
We
just-
have certain experiences ourselves with
Just
this kind of
one
stuff.
second here. I think he's taking the crazy pills.
Oh
if
no,
you know
no.
what I
Well,
mean.
as you and I well know, this kind of stuff is frighteningly real.
Yeah, a city is gonna wake up.
Well, we've seen some pretty strange stuff. I don't think we should dismiss this out of hand.
And as it wakes, it pours out madness through its gates.
Okay.
Okay.
Madness. He looks at you with such intensity. Madness which you have never experienced before. You see his eyes bulging and he holds his stomach.
Okay. Did you bring the weapons?
I always bring the. Did I bring the? You obviously don't know the type of business I deal in, do you?
So you've been having dreams and you've been reading books. And
Were they picture books?
huh,
There were pictures. Pictures, yes.
this could be something we can investigate for
Which
you.
which book had the pictures in it?
Talk to Nigel at the library.
Oh God. Good.
You know what?
I've set it aside, and I'm sure he'll be able to.
And
Do
you,
you
you have
have
you have some funds available, presumably. I mean,
Of course,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course. I mean, I've paid you before for your services.
This is why this man's come. Obviously, he's a bit of the blank check.
Well, he and I have experienced Africa together.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, is that what it's called these days? Africa, hey?
Yes. Africa. The continent.
They've Africa.
Yeah.
The grandfather clock in the corner strikes on 10 o'clock, and you see he jumps when he hears the sound. And you take a sip of your tea or your alcoholic beverages, and as you taste it, salt water, it turns to salt water in your mouth,
Oh God.
and it's spitted onto the ground.
I really make sure double sure there's no fish or nothing
It's
in
time
there.
that it's time for you to go. You must go now.
Okay.
Please. He looks, and for the first time, you see him look over at the two people sitting at the table, and you see them start to move and stir.
Let's go, boys. Oh,
You see
lovely
it-
to make your
You
acquaintance,
see them
Mr.
start
Ivan.
to stand, and
Um,
and they look over towards Ivan. Go, get out of here as quick as you can.
Okay,
You
let's
see,
go.
you see them stand, and they start to walk towards Ivan.
We back off. We go to the door.
You go towards the door,
Yep.
and you see the man with only one hand just pick Ivan up, and the other one just plunges his fists into Ivan's stomach and tears at him and just crumples the body to the ground. You see Ivan just fall to pieces. These people possess strength that you've never seen
We're
before.
running, are we?
They
I
turn towards
believe
you.
so.
we run. Yeah.
Yeah.
The building shakes,
Okay.
and you feel that. the
I
entire
fall
place
down
is-
the stairs.
We
and
run.
You run down the stairs as quick as you can. As you run down the stairs, you notice. Actually, I'll make a spot hidden. Let's see what you notice.
I notice I get a critical success.
Critical success. Excellent.
1.
Oh, nice.
I
Success.
succeeded as well.
Just remember to tick off your skill if you have succeeded in it. So Tommy and Barty, you both notice that the walls along here look like that they've shifted. The beautiful wallpaper that it had there is now faded and has gone almost to dust. And you can see as you head down into the stairs that are creaking and old, you notice on the ground that the floor here is wet and smells strongly of seawater.
Oh,
What-
okey-dokey.
what-
And you glance through into the sitting room and looking for Lily,
Lily,
and
yeah.
she's not there at all. It's just, completely disappeared. You can hunt around the house if you want to and try and find her, or you can continue on.
I think we maybe just have a look in the quickly in the rooms. Just stick our head into it, you know what I mean?
I'm out the door.
You run out the door.
I'm out the door. These guys can look around.
You can
have
have a
a
look around too.
Alright, you quickly start searching the rooms downstairs.
Because I care. I'm a people person.
I'm literally pissing myself.
Excellent, make listen rolls. So, Ben, if you're already outside,
Yeah.
Fail.
don't worry. Fail.
91.
That's probably a
Fail.
fail.
Excellent. You're both searching through the. You just step into the kitchen area, looking around, and you see these two figures step around the corner.
This is why
The
I'm
same
outside.
two from upstairs.
Yeah. Step into the kitchen,
Okay.
and they look over towards you.
We're gonna die.
How many doors are there?
There is a pantry which has food in it, and there is a lovely window which is old and covered in dust.
Hey, how many entrances into the kitchen?
One. This is it.
Filled with men killing
who
this.
has one room, one way into a kitchen? All right.
You just got to accept these things.
Okay.
We're in a house which has only one room.
Genius.
In a mansion, of course, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go along and just run
You want to
and jump
dive
through the
through
window.
it Matrix style?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. I'm
Because
going to
Tom-
get you make some kind of athletics roll. What can we do?
I'm outside.
Jump?
Jump.
Jump's probably a good skill. That's what you're doing, isn't it? Make a jump roll.
I feel like I'm more doing a sneak roll because I'm really sneaky way.
Excellent. Sneak away.
Sneak?
No, jump.
Nope.
Excellent. Johnny, are you going to jump?
Can I just try and open the window?
Yep.
Cool.
You open the window. It slides
After
up.
I go boom through
The door, yeah. Nathan jumps through. Tommy jumps through.
I'm
and
running to the boot of the car.
smashes his way through.
Then I open
taking-
it behind him and climb through.
Taking
I'm running to the
2
boot
hit
to
points
get
of
our
damage,
guns.
and you dive through. I'm going to make you make a jump roll to see if you can survive, just because you're jumping out through it. So it's whether you crumple or whether you roll.
No, I failed.
So our
Not
driver is
terribly
waiting.
bad.
Is
Take
that
one
right?
point, 1 hit point.
Our driver is waiting for us.
You step out, and yeah, you can see the door is still open.
Yeah.
And he's standing there.
Get the car started. Get the car started.
Of course, he runs in and starts what? No, he jumps in. It's already running.
I'm gonna.
So I'm waiting there for these guys to come out.
All right, you hear a smashing sound from the side, and you can see that the two men start to walk towards the front door, which is still wide open.
Okay, so I'm going to drive towards the side of the house where the smash
You're going to
comes from.
reverse, tell them to
Yeah.
the consigliere.
They're over that way. They're over that way.
And you guys dust yourselves off, take the glass off,
Yep.
and run towards the open door.
Yep.
And dive in.
Yep.
I'm gonna, as
Screeching
soon
the
as that
tires.
happens, I'm opening the back seat, pulling out the Tommy gun. I'm just gonna wait for a second for them, stick out the side of the
Excellent.
side.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Make a roll.
What, machine gun?
I'm just.
Yeah, that's the skill. Go for it.
I'm just sitting in my own piss.
91.
You definitely hit something. Yeah,
You hit
you
the driver.
spray with bullets, but you're not really sure whether you hit or not. As you in all the chaos and confusion as you take it, you closed your eyes. Maybe that's something you shouldn't have done.
Wow, you're aiming for the walls and accidentally hit them. Wow, how did that happen?
What the hell are you?
Unfortunately.
Why are you in my car?
on the road in a way from it all?
Alright, good.
Oh
Are
my
we driving to the
god!
library?
What the hell happened back there?
Yeah,
I'm not particularly sure what that was about.
it's politics.
Well, I've only just met you, but I'm sure you're right about that one thing. I'd say we head to the library,
Library.
talk to Nigel,
Nigel.
find out what it's about.
Wow.
Thank you. You got something right.
What the hell?
All right, you head over towards the library. The beautiful
It's like fingernails.
library.
Library.
The beautiful large.
It's like I'm coming home.
The beautiful archaic
How are we gonna manage
sandstone
this?
building rises up in front of you, and you park the core out the front. And yeah, the lower level of this building is the public area. Obviously, the private area is a lift access up to that section. And of course, you need a special key to access the lift. And yeah, and
It's hidden.
there's a woman out the front. She's stamping books as you come in. You can see that there are children in the children's section reading, of their mothers reading to them. And
Now listen.
I walk in, I'm
Before
like,
we go
where
in,
is Nigel?
Tommy,
Tommy.
before we go in, we have some history here with Nigel. Let's just say you tend to rub up the wrong way.
What do you mean? Me and Nigel have a very professional relationship.
What I perhaps suggest is that you don't say anything at all, maybe, or you let me do the talking.
No.
Any variation on any
This
of
is
those
a
themes.
business,
While they're
business
bickering.
transaction.
That's
I
okay.
walk inside,
Listen, Tommy.
walk
No,
up to
no.
the female librarian and say, "Excuse me, ma'am. I'm wondering if you could give me a hand.
of course I can.
I'm wondering if you could
We're
point
finding
me in the
out
direction of
I
Nigel."
know. You wait. I'm going to.
Nigel, Mr. Walters.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Oh, thank you.
She steps up and walks out. You guys notice that
Where's Marty gone?
you can see him at the desk.
Tommy. We should have just through
Yeah,
the
push-
door.
Yeah. I'm just going to wait. I'm waiting for my moment to come in.
Okay. You see Nigel walks towards you. Nigel is an old man with wispy white hair and a hunched back.
We love Nigel.
Obviously read, stamped so many books in his time.
If you haven't seen our past adventures and know about Nigel and us, you need to go back and watch them.
He walks over towards you. You would know him? No, you probably actually know your Cthulhu Mythos is 0, so you probably don't know Nigel yet. Yes, how can I be of help?
Oh, Mr. Waters. I've been sent here.
Walters.
Walters. I'm very sorry.
Oh my god!
This is going to go.
Good start. Good start.
Waters or Walters?
Walters.
Walters. It's
You
very
can see his face. Happy, helpful too. Not happy.
it doesn't take much.
He's very easily offended.
I'm wondering if you could give me a hand. I'm looking for some books for a friend
Yes,
of mine.
Mary will help you. Mary?
No, these are books that.
Mary, this gentleman wants to help. We need some help. Mary says, he asked for you, Mr. Walters.
Ivan Blunt has sent me to speak with you.
He's been blunt.
He goes, Ivan, oh no.
Nigel! It's great to see you!
Oh god.
He was looking unhappy before, but now it looks like it's his funeral.
I'm just walking along behind, face palming.
Nigel, how you going? I haven't seen you for so long.
Get out.
Get out of where?
Mary,
It's a
call the
public
police.
library.
Mary, call the police.
Call the mayor. Let them chat. We should bring him here.
Call the police, Mary.
Okay. So Nigel,
What do you want?
I was just wanting a bit of a conversation. What, are we not talking
I'm
now?
busy.
You don't
I'm
look
helping
busy.
this gentleman here.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for helping us.
Oh, you're with him.
I'm not.
Oh.
Oh, little Tommy. Oh, God.
Well, in that case,
I don't know this man. I've met him once in my whole life.
And we are good friends, just like you and me, Nigel. You know how it goes. Goes back a long way. When are we going to have that lunch with our wives?
Are you friends with this man, or are you not?
I'm not friends with this man.
Alright,
I'm just grabbing
persuade
Tommy.
roll. Make a persuade roll.
Come on, yes.
Yeah, stick it up. Well, I'm happy to help you.
Thank you.
Perhaps you'd like to wait to the side while I deal with this gentleman here.
Tommy,
Be
why
my
don't we
pleasure.
go and have a drink?
I like that
tea.
he says he has to deal with
I'm
You've
trying-
got
I'm
your
trying-
friend with you.
I'm
That's
try-
great.
I'm going to try and drag Tommy
I
out.
smelt the alcohol as soon as the door opened.
Did you hear what? Nigel, what's with all this hostility?
I resemble that comment.
Do you know what state you left my library in last time?
Arkham.
New York?
Yes. Now is not the time
Leave.
for jocularity.
No, it's public library.
Leave the jocularity.
What do
to
you
me.
want?
I was just coming here for your assistance, your educated point of view. But obviously, if you're not wanting to, you know, you
Then you'll
can't-
just leave?
if you can't
Excellent.
help-
Goodbye. No, I can't help you.
Come on.
I know nothing. Get out.
Did
Come
you
on, Tommy.
hear
We'll
that?
just wait-
He
we'll
knows
wait-
nothing. He
We'll wait quietly in the foyer
Nigel,
while
Nigel.
this man that we've never met before is helped by Nigel.
Roll. I can persuade.
Or fast talk.
Yeah, fast talk or persuade, whichever one's highest that you'd like to roll on.
Persuade. Woohoo! 25, a big success.
Yes.
Can I
Why
just
don't
say-
you? Why don't you do that?
Can I just say?
Yeah. I think the
just a
viewers
pig.
at home should know.
The dark one is the more important. I have
Well,
decided.
we know now.
Yeah, because I said the light one was the more important.
So Nigel, are you going to offer me at least a drink while you?
No,
while I have to wait for you to
Tommy,
actually
no.
for somebody
let's
else?
not trouble this man. He has his.
I'm sure your
genuine
friend
help.
has enough drinks on him already.
Do you hear that? It's such hostility.
It is.
Why do you
it
mean you're
is.
doing
I'm
this?
hurt. I'm hurting. So let's go and sit down and we'll have a little cry on each other's shoulders.
No, Nigel. I thought we were friends. We had a business relationship.
Tommy, this way, this way, this way.
The vein has started to throb on the side
So
of
we
his head.
we recede.
So I just walked straight to the elevator.
No. I'm dragging him
go
off.
for it.
I'm dragging him off.
What are you doing?
I'm pulling him by his clothes, which he won't want to tear.
Okay.
So we're
You
sort
get
of,
dragged off a bit.
we're
I'm
manhandled.
sorry, sir. I apologise for those two.
With subtlety and stealth.
What? I am subtle. I'm as subtle as a
Yeah,
cow.
subtle.
Subtle. What do you mean subtle?
So,
Yes. How can I help you? You know Ivan Blunt.
Ivan Blunt, yes. I've known him for many years. He's not particularly well
Blunt is
these days. But
Yes. I've heard. Last time he came here, he seemed quite disturbed. He keeps an eye on you too.
I'm concerned with some of the books that he's been reading. I'm wondering if perhaps you could point me in the direction of his.
Well, those books are not for the public to read. It may be best if you were to read that section, and I'm sure he'll be feeling a lot better sometime soon.
I really think it's a good idea to help him.
You're a mafia boss, yeah? Did you
Oh, yeah.
ever rise to power?
Terrifying.
You know how? I slap people like you out of my way. Now be a good little bug and step to the side.
You'll
come back.
I was the GM talking. I'm sorry, Nathan.
Tell me.
Look, I'm afraid that area, that's an area which I would not recommend going into. And
Really would like to see it, even just briefly.
yes, very well. All right.
Let's him in.
I know, but no, you just
he-
cut that out. I'd really like to see it. Just even a little. Cut. YouTube.
Someone will do that now.
Just the
We don't have to.
Please.
Someone will do that.
Please just cut that out. Just
All
a
right.
little
Let me
bit.
just get the key to the bathroom. He fishes into his pocket and pulls out his key.
And inserts.
No, okay, no.
Right, okay.
And he goes over to the elevator and unlocks it. You go running in.
We slip in.
You slip in. to
Nigel,
the
there's no
elevator.
more water left.
All right, he turns the key and he presses the button to go up and turns around. What are you doing? Get out of the elevator.
No.
I'm helping this gentleman here.
Yes, you are. Thank you.
I'm trying to intimidate him.
Nigel, we've had a professional relationship, and you seem to have forgotten.
This is like pressing him up against
Yeah,
the...
yeah. No. You just.
It starts to rise.
You're not being very professional with your help. All I'm asking is for a little bit of help. Are you saying that you're not going to be able to do
Is
that?
he in the lift with us? Yeah.
No, that would be funny if he wasn't.
Sorry.
I'm trying to intimidate.
Good. Intimidate? Is there an intimidate skill?
No, there's fast talk. You know, obviously I'm going to have to bring this up in the next annual meeting, you know?
Yes, I
Meeting
know you
at
know
City
the
Hall.
mayor, but you can't intimidate me.
No, I can intimidate your job.
Fast talk.
Fast talk, do you make her up?
Enormous. 85.
I know, I've,
Serious?
every adventure I've got it up.
90. No.
14.
14. Threatening my job.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be talking to. I'm going to be talking to the.
Who are you going to talk to? Who?
Oh, you'll find out who I'm going to talk to.
Listen, Nigel. That's right.
It
Yeah.
opens
I think
up.
he's got the point, Tommy. He's
You'll be
become an
hearing.
understanding man.
Yeah. Go on, tell them.
Yeah.
We'll laugh
I
about
will.
it at the golf
Thank you,
club.
Nigel. Thank you for your help.
Yeah. The door's shut.
Hey, Nigel, thank you very much.
Good. Now, where are these books?
You're in a this. Sorry, it's not massive. This is actually quite an intimate library. How about that word? An intimate library. The private section is filled with tomes that are ancient and threadbare, and the reason why people aren't allowed up here is because if they touch them and they fall apart, then because they're so fragile, they get a lot of trouble. Whereas
Now
you all know a lot about how to handle these
Listen,
kinds of
Barty, I recommend reading as little as possible of these tomes. The more you read, the more of a headache you get.
Right,
That's
just
all
like
I'm going to say.
same as being with this guy. The longer you're with him, the worse it is.
Okay. Drinking a lot while you read tends to help, but each man to his own.
And look, there's the drink from last time.
There is actually alcohol supplied in this area.
Do we
I know.
know where the
So-
book that Ivan referred to is?
No, unfortunately, the person who had that information
We're scared off.
is heading down. So you can see if you can make a library use roll.
No, I'm
And
gonna
see
go.
If you can find.
You guys can work up here. I'm going to go down and get his help.
I get 47. I succeed in my library use.
I also succeed in my library.
I'm not even going to try my library.
I think you should try your library use. I think your time in 90.
I go this one.
This one. Okay. So who succeeded?
We all did.
You all
we all
did.
succeeded.
Okay, you all simultaneously reach for the same book.
City of Horrors.
After about an hour of
That's coming
searching, Tommy finds the book.
He's trying to look for the book. Like, where's the picture?
Tommy
this
finds
moment.
it next to the armchair where it's sitting just next to on the coffee table basically, and you look over.
Oh, what about this
and
one?
have a quick flick.
Yo,
You
I think I found it.
pull out this book. This book is like no other book within this library of the private section.
Library.
I'm being very clear with my library.
Library.
This book looks like a pulp fiction novel, something trashy and fake, and that's probably why Tommy picked it up. And
Bit of light reading.
it's cheaply bound together, and you can see that on the front cover, if I can find where I wrote it, you can see the words Somnus Urbis written there, and you can see a cheap picture of an ancient city on the front cover. If any of you have Latin, you can translate that
me.
one. Make a roll.
It means sleeping city.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I didn't make the roll, but
Yeah, that's what it would mean.
Urban and
Sadly, you don't.
Character player knowledge. Character knowledge. Player knowledge.
where's
I'm sorry.
Latin? What's Latin under?
I live in
language.
other languages, which I just happen to have being a
What's it
professor.
called? Sorry, what's it
It's
called?
got Latin. No, it's got other languages. and it's Latin.
Oh, for other languages.
You would have written it in.
Own language. No,
No,
not so
other
good.
language.
Other language, blank. Okay.
Yeah.
The player knows though.
Yeah.
I love how he's just. What's that under? It's
Yeah.
called Latin.
So,
What's Latin called?
Aladdin.
in brackets under it, it says the Sleeping City. How about that? But the author's initials IB are written on the
IB.
spine. And yeah, the book is it's not leather or vellum like any of the others, and you can have a flick through it if you want to have a quick read.
I allow Bartholomew to take the lead since he's an expert in it.
Excellent, you can just get the gist of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You explain it to me,
excellent.
Barty.
All right.
You should
Alright.
totally read this book from cover to cover and tell me what it's about. Summarize it in a page. That'd be great. Thanks.
Excellent. I'm gonna get you to
go insane. You're gonna die.
We need to make a library use roll just to.
I succeed.
Are you wanting to skim the book or spend some time reading it?
You just skim.
Okay, skim it.
Can I make an art check to see if I recognize the art style?
Yeah, you totally can. In a sec.
Almost.
Did
I only
you
missed
succeed?
by
No?
82.
A critical failure.
My art is 5. One of these days I'll get it.
Yeah.
I'd like to make an art check too.
I'm going to get you to make a sanity check.
I did an art check. I paid.
What do I roll for the sanity?
So sanity check is a percentile-based system. You have to get under 40,
Under 40.
which you didn't. Excellent. There's a d6.
This is why
3.
you read.
That's as many sanity as you lose and as many Cthulhu mythos as you gain.
Ooh, that's good.
So that's nice. In this book,
Why is your sanity 40?
Because my power is 8.
What's my power?
so the book tells of a slumbering city lit by the roots of a volcano, whose beating heart is a being of monstrous in shape and form, and its worshippers call it the Eater of Cities. The godlike being dwells in a sunken city until his rest is disturbed. His city will be the undercity rising up and swallowing the surface. Madness dwells in the slumbering city, and there's mention of the winds of madness which blow through the gates and seed the world.
Wow.
Is this what you just told
Well
us?
timed thunderclap.
Yeah. It has a knack. I can even just time one myself if I really want to.
But then again, this is playing this also.
This is fantastic and freaky. So you explain this to us?
Yeah, I do. And
Well,
look a
this is
little bit troubled.
This is clearly what Ivan was talking about. Why have I suddenly got a lisp? This is clearly what Ivan was talking about with the
And you're
sleeping city.
You're slightly drooling there. Just fix yourself up a bit.
You have a quick sip of your alcohol
Steady my
to
nerves.
steady your nerves, and you taste seawater.
Oh God!
The clock chimes, and the grandfather clock in the corner, and you look over. Oh, I don't have a
Ding.
clock.
I don't have a clock, unfortunately.
And you see Ivan sitting there, and he pulls out his pocket watch and checks it. It's time.
Oh,
It's 10 o'clock.
Caroli.
How to get
What
to
were
10
you
o'clock
doing?
again?
How did Ivan
How long have you
become
been here for 12
disembodied?
hours?
What were you doing at 10 o'clock
What?
at Central Station? I'm wondering.
That's a good question.
He looks over and you
Can I
can see
ask a follow-up?
sitting with their heads by the table.
This is
you
in
see
the library.
You see the two people start to wake, their fingers moving,
Why
and
does this
they
always
wake
happen?
up.
Hey Nigel, I need your help.
I think it's time. They start to wake up and they look over towards Ivan and start to move towards him. There's only one access out of this
It's the building.
And a window.
Yes,
windows.
there is. No, there is a window.
Okay.
There is a window. It is
Oh
a
my
long
God.
way to jump. It is
My
most-
jump skill is incredible.
It's quite painful to fall from this.
Oh, dear.
You see them, they
I
switch and they
stagger
start to
backwards
move. And
Towards
they,
the lift, and I'm punching the lift button.
punching the lift button. They move over towards Ivan, and you see Ivan holding his stomach. And he touches his hands, and you can see that there's blood on his hands where he holds onto his
Ivan.
stomach.
What's this book about?
We saw you killed Ivan.
No.
How'd you get in here?
The book.
So I tell you about my wife. She's not well.
Your wife? Yeah.
You see them step over and they just tear his throat out and pick him up and they just tear him into
Does
the
the
lift.
lift come, perhaps?
Make a luck roll.
You guys better succeed.
Ben's going to make a luck roll because he pressed the button.
Okay.
Lucky, sorry.
Because if I got Johnny to do it, he would suck.
Oh yeah, quite a lot.
16, because that's the darker one.
Yep.
You hear the sounds of the lift start to rise as they turn towards you. They're going to make it towards you before you think the lift will reach the top.
For me?
Did you
I
get
pull out.
concealed weapon?
I would totally. Okay, can I roll a luck? See if I
Yeah,
draw
make a
my
luck roll to see if you have a concealed weapon on you.
60.
Oh yeah. Oh.
No,
96.
90, probably.
96. No, you don't.
Hey, gentlemen, and I just go along. Obviously, I'm imagining
The whole building starts to shake, and you see the water dripping from the ceiling, and smells of seawater.
Is that what? This is how I'm imagining it, just so I can with the lift there, and then sitting there and us here waiting at the thing.
Sure, yeah, that sounds great.
Cool.
So what Nathan just drew is a number of rows of bookcases with the lift at the end. It's a great picture.
Wonderful
great
artwork.
picture.
For the second time this adventure.
So we're thinking we could maybe go through here. Can we,
Nathan's an art major. No.
I am. I got a degree in arts.
You did!
Not drawn art, but
And you two kiddies can have these.
I'm actually doing a master's in
Lowercase
arts at the
art.
moment.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
sorry, from what we're saying, could we maybe lead them on a wild goose chase through rows of books?
You could split up.
We could
Or you
throw.
could-
Not
could
split up,
run.
but are they walking slowly like
You see them,
zombies?
they are walking. No, they're walking at a reasonable pace. They don't walk with the
Yeah,
legs.
yeah.
They walk with determination towards you. Their eyes fixed on you.
Gentlemen, what the hell are you?
You see them just walking
Okay,
towards you.
I back off and maybe
Can
we back
I
off
get
down
you to
one of these
make a
corridors.
spot hidden check?
Can I take the critical success
Succeed.
from last time?
Succeed.
No, they're both failures, no matter which way around.
No.
Because I decide once it's done.
If you succeed and you haven't checked it off yet, just remember to check off the skills.
I've already checked.
You both notice that there are strange tattoos on their arms, and if you have occult, you can make an occult roll. Then you can't because you failed your spot hidden,
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
think, unless they point it out to you later.
Hey, you should. Where's the occult?
No, I failed.
Occult is under O. It's in alphabetical order.
Five.
Yours is the same as mine.
I've got lots of occult. Point them out to
88.
me. Point that. Say one of those thingies.
If not, you can make a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Just say what are those
What do you
tattoos?
call it?
Cthulhu Mythos.
Point them out. I've got a really good occult.
Alright, Cthulhu Mythos.
Nope.
That's
fine.
You should totally check out the. What the hell's with those tattoos?
Okay, I look at the tattoos.
Yeah, whichever's highest, your Cthulhu Mythos or your occult.
Woohoo! No.
No? Okay.
What's
Yeah,
your
you're not
occult?
sure.
5.
Johnny,
It was good. When I
Johnny,
said
it
was
might
really
be
good,
in the
it was-
book that you're currently holding. You're not
Oh,
sure if
yeah.
you saw something on it, but it's too late at this moment to work that out. As
So I'm back
they
in-
round on you and
So
they
we're-
start
we're-
to walk
Am
towards
I
We're
you.
still
going,
holding
we're
the
going
book?
down the
Yeah,
corridors, we're trying to go down the corridors to get away from them, and then
Yeah,
maybe,
you start spreading out and going down the corridors. Are
Then
you
they
going to split up or stay
disappear.
together?
No, stay together in a bunch and just lead them around, and then the lift will come, and then we'll run in the lift and close the doors really quickly.
Okay.
That's what I say.
One of them
Nothing
just
impossible
waits. waits at the lift
the
entrance.
lift.
We don't know. So we're kind of backing down the.
They start to round on you. You notice that the floor itself is soggy with water.
Yeah.
And the smell of seawater here is quite strong. And the building shakes again.
Nigel's gonna kill you two.
What about, in case of fire, do not use lifts? What about in case of building turning into the beach?
Yeah, OH&S issues. Yeah, you should bring it up with Nigel.
I'll bring it up the next meeting.
Are there windows?
There are windows. You can jump out, but it
The
will be a
second
nasty
story?
fall if And these are quite tall. Tall stories. So.
Okay, we're going to go. First plan is to come around the end of here. They're going down after us
Yep.
around one of the, and then to run into the lift when it opens. If it goes ding.
Excellent. You start running down the corridor. They both follow after the three of you. You see them start to pick up their pace, and as you start running, you hear the ding come from behind
The lift,
them.
boys!
You see one of them turn towards the lift, and you round the corner and head back down
Yep.
the next alley.
Full ball.
Can I go this way just to see if I can
Excellent.
split them up?
Which way?
So I'll go.
You're gonna go that way around. Excellent.
I'm gonna go this
Which
way.
way are you gonna go? You're gonna follow Ben.
Yep.
Okay. You see the bookshelves just start to fall on you.
Oh,
As
so
you
they're
hear a
pushing this
thunk,
way.
and you go as one of them smashes into one of the bookshelves to knock it down towards you.
I'm gonna get behind them.
These are heavy, big, heavy bookshelves. These are not like the ones you'd find in a regular library.
Yeah, do they go?
They're gonna sort of like we can crawl, can't we?
Yeah, well, as they fall, I'm just saying they start to fall
Yeah.
on you.
So we get a little lower.
Yep, you crawl down. I wish there was an athletic skill of some kind. I'll get you make dex rolls on a d20.
Sorry.
4. So we just go
So
underneath,
underneath your attribute?
Easy peasy.
Yeah, equal with my attribute.
Yep.
I just run into the lift, right?
So you run around the corner and you start heading down there. You have no idea where the others are. And you head over there and you can see, yes, you do make it. The other one, though, is the two have split. One's walking towards the lift with you standing there. You step into the lift as these guys are crawling along. And you can see that the other one is the one that pushed over the thing is starting to walk back towards the elevator too.
We're just running.
You crawling as fast as you
possible.
You burst out from the end of the bookshelves, and you can see that Tommy is in the lift with the two of them are walking towards it, and they're going to get there before you get there, unless you guys can do something. Because they pushed it over. They pushed it over, so they were walking freely towards it, so they were getting there quicker. Tommy's in the lift. You guys are you need to do something in order to be able to slow them down.
I got my
Suggestions?
I'm gonna run out of the lift and run down here.
Yeah, and we run out the windows instead.
Yep. Okay.
I'm just running.
So
I'm not running out the windows. I'm just running.
Just remember all the things in the room. So you've got chairs, and there's you've got tables.
Is there a chair on the way
You've got
between me and them?
alcohol, and whatever you want to do. You've got stuff.
I'm running. I've got out of the
You
lift.
burst out of there,
running.
and you start running to the left towards these guys.
No, further because
these guys will meet you.
They're
there.
here.
Yeah.
Right
and
in front of the
here,
lift.
and these guys burst out as you guys run this way. Yeah.
So we're coming out of there. He's running out of the lift around here. We're going to meet there and run around here and try and do something.
I'm just running around and making them follow me, so these guys can get to the lift. And
The
then
lift
I
is
can
sitting
run and
open?
slide.
Excellent. Okay. So they start following after you.
Yeah.
And you head towards the lift. You make it to the lift.
And I'm just complaining the whole time. Nigel's gonna kill you guys.
We're
This
in
is
the
the
lift now.
library.
You're in the lift now. Now Nathan's not in the lift.
Okay.
And they're in between.
Come to
Nathan
the lift,
and the lift.
Nathan! I mean, Tommy!
They turn, and when they hear you say that, and they start to walk towards the lift.
Oh yeah.
I just close the lift. Leave him there.
The lift door's shut. But if you want, you can make a sand check to make that decision if you'd like.
Yeah,
or
I
you
would.
can-
I mean, that's what I feel like my character would do.
Yeah. Okay, well, then you just do it.
Yeah.
You just do it.
I think
The lift shuts, Johnny. The lift shuts with you two in it.
Wait, what about Tommy?
I'm going ground number one. Number
I'm
one.
gonna
Starts to
kill
slowly
you.
Go down.
I'm going to the window. Just because I'm imagining that because they're knocked over, I can get on top of them and run across them and get out on top of the high window. Because one of them, they've been pushed over like this.
Are they normal
So
windows?
The window's at at your ground level,
Low enough, yeah.
but it's not at ground level on the outside.
I know.
That's what happens with second stories.
You can get out of the window if you want to.
You don't have to
I'm
climb
gonna-
on bookshelves to get
No,
out.
but
of the
I'm
window.
going to do it that way so that they can't get me and they have to run up.
Yeah, you
after
can
me.
easily get to the bookshelf.
So I'm up the top of the bookshelf. I go towards the window. I shatter it, and I'm gonna just
go
look
over the
down and
ledge
see
or something.
if there's anything
Yeah,
that
so
I can grab.
canopy.
Make a luck roll.
And that is
Obvious drops.
Yeah.
25. Very lucky.
Yes. Let's say your car is below it.
Oh, that's not particularly lucky.
No, but I was looking for a ledge or something. But my car.
Yes, there is a ledge. That was going to be there
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
But,
So I'm
but
gonna-
below you is your car, which has a soft top.
Soft top.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to jump out there. I'm going to go on the ledge at first.
Yep. Make a dex roll.
Thanks, guys.
Or a climb. Go climb if you want.
Oh, I did the dex.
Okay, you climb out onto the ledge and start easing your way along. Yep.
Yeah, and
Are
I'm
we,
just
are we coming out the bottom now?
You are now out of the bottom, yes.
We're right. We got the book still. You haven't
I've
done
got the book,
yet.
yeah.
We're
No,
running
if
out
you
through
can
the
see-
library foyer.
Yep, make a
What's
spot- make a
what's
spot
happening
hidden
around
check.
here? Yeah.
Yeah, make a spot hidden check.
No.
Yes.
Johnny,
easily.
no one is in here at all. The whole place is empty.
Like entirely deserted.
Yeah, and you can see that this whole place just seems to be old and faded. And
What's going on?
you guys run out. You can see that these two, the one without.
I just yell, "You're an asshole!"
They burst out. You
No,
can see
we're
the one
positioning the car so you can make it
you can
escape.
see the one with two hands start to pull himself out onto the ledge.
I'm just gonna see if I can just. I don't know.
Are we outside the door, front door yet?
You are now outside the door. This one is on
Tommy,
the ledge. You are
Tommy!
sliding along.
I'm sliding along.
Excellent.
I'm sliding along. I'm like, in the boot. Open the boot. Get the guns out.
All right, cool. You start farming. I think you've got the key. Throw down the key, catch the key, and you open up the boot, and yeah, you open up, and there is the Tommy gun.
Tommy gun?
There's a
Anything
Tommy
else?
gun. There's 2 handguns and
a rifle?
something.
Okay, cool. All right, there's not an elephant gun. No.
Is there a rifle of some kind?
It's whatever you got on your character sheet.
No.
Oh, I have
in the
no. Yeah,
car.
so I've got a knife, Tommy gun, and an
Yeah,
auto.
if that's what you got, then that's what's in the character. And unless your knife is probably on you, I imagine.
Well, I would have had that if I rolled,
Alright.
rolled
Fire.
lucky before.
Oh yeah, good point. It's in the car. All right, you're gonna fire. Fantastic. Nothing can go wrong with this roll. I love
So is it a rifle or a shotgun?
What?
Oh,
It's a machine gun.
Machine gun?
It's a machine gun. So
No,
machine gun
it's
has
not.
a
No,
base.
it's not.
Oh, it's a submachine gun.
So submachine gun has a base of 15%.
Oh,
20.
that would have been
So
that would have
close.
been close enough that they would have maybe. Would they
Yeah,
have
give you
reacted?
cover. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You see
All
it,
around them.
Yeah, you see it smashes into a part of the sandstone that one of them was holding onto, and you see
Yeah.
it break off, and he has to hold on with one hand.
And now he's. We don't want him to come down. Jump out! Jump on your car, Tommy!
It's my good no.
car!
I'm not jumping on my car.
How else are you gonna get down? You fire.
Can I just? You've got a rifle. You can. Take
I don't
one,
have a rifle.
No, you can shoot as if
Tell you
the
what,
one shot.
I'll let you do it at -20 to shoot with the machine gun if you want to. Because you have a rifle,
Yeah,
I'll let you do
similar
it at
to
-20. Then if you've got something like that
That
yourself,
would be even worse.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah, -26%.
I grabbed the Tommy gun. I don't even ask. I just grabbed the Tommy gun off you.
you still fire.
I'm just like, take that.
I go,
gun
give
off.
me that.
Oh god! Oh god!
All right, so I steady myself, and I'm trying to shoot down these scary men, whatever they are.
I'm just like slutty.
Oh, I got 50. Oh, 56.
56.
Close
Yeah,
enough. I'm
you
gonna
go
do the same.
spraying anywhere. You almost get hit yourself with the fire.
Stop shooting now.
This is obviously not working. They're starting to come out. Even the one with one hand just seems to be gripping and moving along.
What is it? My shotgun there in the boot? I grabbed that one because he
Well,
stole
make a
my
look
Tommy
roll.
gun.
See if your shotgun is in there too, because you guys travel a fair bit together.
Definitely 99 critical fail.
No.
How do you critically fail that? It's
not
just
there.
not there.
Ah, we do
It's
not.
really not there. In
It's-
fact, it has ceased to exist in
No,
any universe.
It's
not there.
It's there,
Wait,
but damaged beyond repair.
Oh.
Oh, don't give the game master ideas!
It's there, but you shoot
Far
it.
out!
You've shot it with your Tommy
What
gun.
what have I ever done to you? I try to lift you upstairs in the lift.
Okay. Montage of every moment.
Okay,
of
no,
events.
what are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I'm just keep going across.
Okay,
Obviously,
Is there another weapon
They're
here?
starting to get.
Is there a second window? Can you go back in another window?
And down the lift.
yeah, I go back in the. If I came out the window here, or here, wherever. Oh no, I went out the top over here.
All right, let's say
Can I come back in here?
odds you went left. On evens you went right. On evens, if you roll an even, there is another window on the side. Otherwise, you have to go around the corner of the building.
Done.
Okay.
All right. Odds
so
or
evens,
evens.
just one roll. Just roll.
Just roll one dice.
Just roll one dice. Evens,
Oh,
you
yeah.
are on the right side to go get back into the glass.
Yes!
All right.
And I'm gonna hit the lift and wait for it again.
No, the glass is already broken from the Tommy gun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right. It's
Because
over.
You're my gaming buddy.
That's the sort of ideas you should give the game master.
Nathan, one more dex roll to see if you can get through the glass, the shattered kind of ragged edges of the glass.
I didn't do
to get
dex
through.
before I did. Yeah, dex.
Dex. So make another dex roll.
Under.
Yes. All right. You managed to get through without cutting yourself up on the glass of the broken glass.
Yeah.
And you step
Oh,
back.
can I throw
through?
Can I have the table and throw it at the window, ready, like just blocking it?
Okay. So you're waiting there.
No, I'm
You're
going. I've gone to press. I run, hit the lift, run back, get the table, and
Okay,
just
you
have
start
it
doing
ready.
that. Meanwhile.
It's all just so he doesn't have to jump on his car.
Meanwhile, you see them look down towards you, the two of you.
You just stay up there. Absolutely fine. He's very tasty if you go back inside.
Jump.
Get in the car, drive.
Nathan, you're
Drive
there.
off.
Yeah, be who you are.
Nathan, you see one of them leap. You don't know if the other one because you can't see from the angle,
we're
but you
gonna
see one of them
drive
leap.
off.
I
down.
go. Get the car to the front.
Yep.
Yell it.
Alright, make listen rolls
Okay.
to see if you can pick up on what he said.
Oh please.
Fail.
Critical
Critical
fail.
fail.
You rolled 99 again.
You heard something like, leave me! no, I'm not going to do critical fails like that. Okay, so you jump in the car. Right, who's driving?
Me.
Me.
Badly. Drunk. I'm drunk.
So you're driving drunk?
Yeah.
I
Well, we
prefer to
fight.
drive, not drunk.
Okay, well, we fight.
Scissors, paper, rock.
Okay, yes, ready? You win, you drive. Scissors, paper, rock. You drive.
Okay, make a drive
Too
roll.
drunk. I get quickly into the right hand
Succeed,
side
take
of
it
the
off.
car.
You spin the car out on the gravel and you head off. You hear the sound of the car driving off.
I get in there and press it and close it. I'm just swearing. Who the when I find these
Elevator
guys.
music. I wish we had
Yeah.
some. No. It goes down. And the doors open, and there they are. No, would that be about this waiting for you? The doors open, and yeah, you can see the same thing these guys saw. The whole place is deserted. You're running towards the front entrance.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Okay.
Because there's nothing like splitting the group up, guys.
You wouldn't jump!
I'm not jumping. It's a good car.
Okay, you start running towards the main entrance where we first entered in actually.
Yeah.
So, and you start running towards there, and you burst out into the through the big open
we're
doors.
doing like
and
a
you are
loop
doing a whole
around.
loop.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
can
And I
see that there are
sneak-
two of these creatures are there as you do the loop around. They're starting to make their way back.
I'm gonna
towards the
drive
main
straight
entrance
at
to get
them.
back in.
I'm gonna run off. I'm gonna kind of sneak off to the side.
And you burst out. You see them coming, and you see behind it the car coming.
And I'm driving straight at the. Just gonna
All right,
run.
one
down.
more drive roll. See if you can get them.
I don't.
Oh.
All right, you lose control as you head through because you've never hit anybody with a car before.
No.
It's not really within your nature to do
Not
it.
particularly.
Not the car.
And the last second you lose control on the gravel because it is quite hard. And you see it fishtailing out, and one of them grabs on with one hand.
The car.
Which
Which goes
side?
onto the car, onto onto the driver's side.
Excellent.
So you still have your Tommy gun in your hand, if you just remember.
Throw it
He
to
pulled the
me.
Tommy gun out of my hands.
Yeah, but
If it's
so
on
you
the
guys
seat
would have
somewhere.
gone. You would have taken it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the Tommy gun and shoot across
Excellent.
the car past him.
Past me.
So you pass the other guy, the other one that's still walking towards it. One's holding on,
Yeah.
and you're heading straight for Nathan.
Okay.
So yeah, all you need to do is get rid of this one, and
I
you
shoot.
can get Nathan
I
in.
shoot.
Can I
So
roll?
I'm trying to shoot it off the car.
Okay, it's point blank range. You get plus 20 to your roll.
Okay, good.
Don't botch.
I don't hit it.
All right, you fire wildly, but this one's swinging in momentum as the car moves and shifts with the gravel fishtailing around.
I love when the GM says, "Don't miss." Like I can't
I like
help
to
you
see
anymore.
Johnny's in the driver's seat. You're shooting from the passenger seat. If you miss, Johnny's dead. All right, it's heading towards you, Nathan. And the option is you can
I
stop
roll
or
against
you-
stupidity?
What are you going to do? You go, hold on, you're barely able to control this car. It is fishtailing everywhere. And
Let him punch the guy off the car and hop in.
Yeah,
Can you
I
throw
reckon
the
at the
Tommy
very
gun?
last second, I'm gonna just slam the brakes on, trying kind of the momentum to throw
Yeah, yeah.
this
All
guy
right, let's
off,
do it.
and stop right in front of Tommy for him to
Ah,
jump in
There's
and
a
do
yeah.
it.
drive
Awesome.
roll. Go for it.
Plus 10,
Plus
surely.
10, yeah.
Plus 10 is not enough.
All right.
Can I roll
It
against
comes
stupidity?
Straight towards you. You make a dodge roll,
A dodge roll.
which is a percentage-based thing, I believe. Dex times 2, unless you've got things in it.
So that's 32.
32 is your chance. Go for it. I'm going to give you a plus 10 because you know it's coming.
You need to
I've
make
seen
42.
this. I'm looking at him just going, "You're an idiot." I
Go
don't have
for
time
it.
to tell him.
Make a roll.
12.
Yes.
Easy.
All right, you dodge out of the way. The car just fishtails it, and you see it slam into the lovely sandstone steps.
Can we roll
And
a
you see
luck
it-
and see?
Yeah, make a luck roll to see if the car survives. It doesn't flip or anything.
And we hit the guy into the
Yeah,
wall.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Johnny should make the luck roll because he's
Oh
driving it though.
no.
Yay!
Nice, but you can't check it off.
No.
Yeah, it hits the stairs, but doesn't damage it too much, and it screeches to a
How's the
halt.
guy holding on the side? Did he get hit by the stairs?
Oh, yeah, I did hit it with my driver's side.
Someone else make a luck roll.
Me.
Okay.
Yay! Lots and lots.
He goes flying off, taking the side
Mirror.
The mirror.
Yeah, off with it, and it tumbles across the ground and stops for.
Get in the car, Tommy! Get in the goddamn car!
I jump in and just say, and I just grab the gun and slap him in the face,
Oh!
and then just go out the side and just.
As we drive off.
No,
As you drive or just
No, I'm literally grabbing the gun, and then I'm standing there, and I'm just going to take a few shots, and then jump into the car.
Okay, go for it. Make a roll. 'Cause you just
This is a man who can actually fire a gun.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
With a 62.
I got 75.
Make a
machine
roll.
gun.
Make a roll and
That's why
damage.
he should be firing the gun.
You
Okay.
hit. Make a roll.
Hey, I've got
The-
70 on a rifle. We just don't have one.
Yeah. Oh, really?
8 damage.
Excellent. Your bullets pepper into.
Oh, and I get it's automatic, so I get three shots.
Yep. You can make 2 more rolls after that.
Yep.
You
Yep.
hit.
Succeed.
And
Yep.
Succeed.
all right, 2 more.
12 or 10. So that's 12 damage,
Oh,
and that's 8 damage. So that's
Yeah, you see it hit into him. One smashes into his face, and you see him drop to the ground,
Oh.
and he doesn't move for a moment. And then you
For a
see
minute. That's
his
what happens when
fingers
someone
start to
takes 3
twitch,
bullets.
and he starts to get back up again.
Get in the car, Tommy! Let's get out of here!
I'm just jump in and just out the side, just
You fire
And
into
take
him,
off.
taking at his feet, Terminator style, trying to slow him down.
Yeah.
And you race off. And I think maybe we'll take a break just
Woo!
there.
That's
idea.
so amazing. Fantastic.
Awesome.
oh.